picture, so I remember this moment forever and ever. I wanna take a picture, so I remember this moment together forever. I wanna take a picture, so I remember this moment forever. And show my children. I wanna take pictures.
So what do you want to tell the world?
I want to tell the world that I haven't always had the best relationship with my mom, but I love her. Ever since I was young, I've felt resentment and not close to my mother because she hasn't been the idea of a perfect mom to me. She's not girly. She's not the thinnest. She wasn't a trophy wife. She didn't cook all the time. I didn't feel like I ever had the best friend relationship with her. She's a teacher, so I remember on the weekends I would be envious of the time and dedication she spent towards her students' work and grading. And then when I was in elementary school, she drilled me over and over on homework and spelling bees and science projects, and we'd sit up till the wee hours of the night for her to encourage me and help me with it. At the time, I didn't appreciate it. I was just feeling a lot of pressure to perform. I didn't feel good enough. And we were arguing every single day since I was about in 4th grade. I'd yell at her and curse at her, absolutely no respect. In front of my friends, in front of her family, I didn't matter. It was nothing positive to be around. And then she would call my dad when he was at work because she couldn't control me or get me to calm down, and I would feed off of her weakness and her lack of discipline and be worse to her and be more cruel and verbally abuse her all the time. I remember one time she tapped me and I like threw a chair at her in the hallway and I left a bruise, and she couldn't control me at all. When I was 16, she left my dad, my sister, and myself, and I felt a lot of resentment because my mom is very financially savvy, so she was able to afford a new car, a new house. She was in an apartment for a while, but she was smart with her money, and I felt that when she left, such a big chunk of our finances left, I was very resentful of her contributing to our financial stressors that we had at home because my dad was struggling, and I didn't appreciate who she was. I didn't know why. I couldn't fathom why a mom would leave her kids. It seemed selfish to me, and I didn't understand her reasons for it. Shortly after she left, I met someone really special to me, and he actually lost his mother when he was younger, and that's when I started to realize that tomorrow's not promised, and I don't have a good relationship with my mom, but would I be happy if something happened? Like, could I live with myself? And at 16, becoming a little bit more mature, and I realized that that's not the relationship I want to portray. But still, being that it was so fresh and hurt, she didn't give us her phone number for a while. She would contact us, mainly my sister, and I would call her phone in the middle of the night just to hear her say hello and hang up. I was too stubborn to say anything to her. Her spiritual beliefs are not, I don't believe in them. They're different from anything, but I've learned to tolerate them even if they seem a little eccentric. I have to love her for who she is. She may not be the idea of a perfect mom to me, but being older, now that I have my own daughter, I realize that she's the best mom that she could be, and she's given me all she could be, and I understand why she left. She wasn't happy in a marriage for years, and seeing the poor relationship with my dad and her, I think, was very harmful. So having a little experience of that in a failed relationship with my daughter's father, I completely understand why she left. And there are consequences to that, and some which we suffered, but I'm glad she did it for her, and I love her, and I wouldn't want her to be any other way.